This reading is at your request of talking a little bit about your sister and ways that you could possibly help her through what she's going through. So I do see that she has a lot of unpredictable moods, and she's kind of back and forth and up and down with things. She really needs a lot of stability and routine in order for her to be able to stay focused and go about things without getting so upset. I see her having a lot of insomnia. She's probably complaining about having a lot of unusual dreams going on. And financially, there does seem to be, her having just a lot of issues around money and having to depend on people for help with that and asking others for money often. I feel like she's asking for handouts, so to say, often because she has a harder time holding a job because of everything going on with her emotionally. But the crazy thing with that is that when she's in a job situation, that's the only time where she really is feeling stable, because that's giving her that structure and routine that she so desperately needs. So I do see, though, that recently she has been making a commitment to try to stay more on track with things. That's really good. She really, needs to continue to work hard on herself, but sometimes she's making her goals too big. She needs to take that down and make her goals a little bit smaller, because I feel like when she has these big plans and these big ideas, they're too hard for her to accomplish and keep the stamina to maintain. So she's almost setting herself up for failure, and then she's ending up really depressed when she can't accomplish them. And then she's back to square one, because once she's in that depressed state, she has a really, really difficult time gathering the energy to get back at life again and to do the things she needs to do. I also feel like she is easily influenced and taken advantage by some people in her life, especially a male. There's also a female, though, involved in this. So I want her to be very careful about who she's calling friend and who she's choosing to be her friend at this point, because there are some people that are taking advantage of her, especially when she's in these vulnerable periods of time, because she can be prone to making some impulsive decisions. And I know her, you guys as her family and other people who truly are her friends are, finding it very confusing and frustrating to see her do that over and over again. She does have a lot of dark thoughts and feelings, and when she has those feelings about herself and about things, the stress and the anxiety, it's a lot for her. If she can work with a therapist, and I know she can be resistant to that, she could really start to learn to think about the things that are going right in her life and put emphasis on those and switch her mindset off of some of those darker thoughts into something more positive when they pop up. I feel like that will help. I definitely feel like having her medications, taking them consistently, having them adjusted as needed, would be really good for her. I think even so far as her being in a daytime treatment program, that would give her structure and routine and a lot of counseling to learn the skills to work through when these thoughts and these things are popping up for her. But again, I know she can be really resistive to things like that. There is some mention about high blood pressure. I don't know if this was preeclampsia during pregnancy that she had, or if she just in general has high blood pressure issues. That did come up as far as with the baby. I feel like the baby will be back. I almost feel like she is going to have another child come through. The baby knows that, she was loved and wanted by the family, and she's around, definitely. She is with the other family members. But there wasn't anything that could be done. This was just, she did all she could, and there's a part of her that blames herself for this baby Pearl not being here, and she needs to let go of that because this wasn't anything she had control over. That baby is around her, that baby loves her, and I do feel like that baby will be back into the family. A teddy bear and a ribbon. I really want to be able to help her. If there's anything I can do, just let me know. But I really would look into some of those counseling options for her and find a way to gently present them if possible. If she, down the line is going to have another child, I'm sure, she needs to be at a more stable mindset in place, and I feel like that can be accomplished. But I do feel like you all are definitely always going to have to be the backbone and help in the care of that child if and when it is born. So that's my reading, and love you lots, and I'll talk to you guys soon.